What's happening, guys? I'm Dan. I'm clocking back in. It's another Poor Michigan beer review. This is coming in hot from Upper Hand, guys. One of my favorite breweries in Michigan as a whole, but really the UP. I love Upper Hand. I love Black Rocks. I love many others, but Upper Hand tends to be one of my favorites, guys. Why? Because they're so drinkable. And I saw that they dropped this, and I had to get my hands on it. It is the Next Up Hazy IPA Pale Ale. This is coming in at, I believe, 6.5%. And yeah, 6.5%. This was packaged on 5/20. Today is the 10th of June, almost said the 11th. So guys, it's pretty darn fresh still. I love that. I love that I can get my hands on Upper Hand in the upper pinky of Michigan, aka Traverse City, Suttons Bay area. Just really always have loved Upper Hand ever since I got my hands on some of their beer. So let's dive into it, guys. I'm clocking in. I hope you guys appreciate this. I'm putting in a lot of work for these beer reviews lately. I will tell you guys, seltzers get more views, okay? Seltzers, they get more views, but you know what? I'm a beer guy at the end of the day. I don't necessarily care about views, but I'm just letting you know I do seltzers because I like them, so does Danny, and honestly, the audience tends to like those more, but today we're doing Upper Hand. I love Upper Hand. Let's go into it. Next up, again, 6.5%. I love that range. I love that they didn't kind of cross the 7%. They're very well known for doing incredibly drinkable beers, in my humble opinion. I'm getting some decent sunlight off the reflection of the table. Almost knocked it over. But super golden yellow, guys. Sunset yellow. A little bit of hints of orange in there. Just fantastic. I mean, guys, that is one of the most fantastic looking hazies lately, if you will. It just looks so pure in incredible form there. I mean, just really, really pretty in the glass with the Michigan approved proper glassware. Very, very eggshell white, pinky and a half worth of head that wants to hang on for dear life, but I swear a little bit is dissipated with good carbonation streaming to the top. Yeah, I mean, it's still clinging, guys. That's Dawn Soapy. It's lacing. It's sticking there. Let's get my Greek schnoz shoved into this beer. And by the way, sick canard. I love Upper Hand's clean, easygoing, eye-opening canard. It just works. It just works for whatever reason. And we sell a lot of Upper Hand, by the way. No bias. It just does well. And I'm one of the people that love their beer. I get their beer all the time. So, I get a very light, like, honey biscuity quality to this beer, more to the cracker end. I wouldn't say as much biscuity notes. I'd say it's more like honey cracker malts here. Light citrus, very light tropical fruit. And maybe a little bit of, like, stone fruitiness in this beer, but it's actually not jumping out at me. It's not grabbing my attention. It's not boggling my mind. It's just there. It's not sticking out in any crazy way. Maybe a little like grainy cereal, open up the bag in the morning, some kind of vibes like cereal grains. Yeah, but yeah, really I get a little bit of peachiness, maybe a little stone fruitiness. Let's go to a cheers, guys. It's the Next Up from Upper Hand. Interesting. Is that like an earthy spiciness? I don't know what that is. All I can tell you off of one sip is that this is damn crushable at 6.5%. You have my mind blown. The flavors are just going together very easily, and it's got this nice creamy velvety mouthfeel for being 6.5. It drinks a lot lighter, but it's got a thicker mouthfeel. But it drinks like a 5% beer. It's just kind of crazy. Again, the drinkability aspect of Upper Hand is incredible. So, this beer feels like it's going to be so much sharper than it is. But the nose was light, and that did give way to a lighter mouthfeel as well. It wasn't overwhelming in any way. This beer doesn't pull me in any direction specifically, but the fact that this is even 6.5% is mind-boggling. Again, the mouthfeel is light medium to medium. It drinks like it wants to be a bigger beer, but the lightness and crushability of this beer is incredible. It drinks like a 5% beer. It's very conflicting. And you get a little bit of that honey, biscuity, crackery malt on the front. And it transitions into just clean citrus lemon, clean peachy, apricot, clean, little bit of pine and grassiness. And it just fades away, guys. It just absolutely fades away. And sorry, my lighting's jacking up my camera a little bit, so forgive me for that. But this beer is incredibly drinkable, and I think that's the number one aspect we need to remember when drinking Next Up. It's bringing the hazy feel to it, but in a crushable way that I prefer, honestly, because I get so lost in these Citra hops, I get so lost in these Mosaic hops, I get so lost in all these hoppy beers that happen to be New England styles. But this one still reminds me of a lighter pale ale, while still bringing New England feels to that pale ale, aka IPA still, guys. But really, really tasty. It's easy. Everything's a nice marriage in this beer. It doesn't pull you in any direction particularly. I get very dry pininess and earthiness on the back end, maybe a dash of floral, maybe. But I would say that there's like this nice clean lemon feel to this beer. Peachy dryness, apricot dryness, very dry rinds of pineapple and mangoes. I mean, it's just, you can't really pick one of them. They just kind of all blend together very nicely. It's very, very good beer. Just clean, super clean. That's, again, back to what Upper Hand does, and I think that's why they executed this beer well. If you're looking for a blow-your-mouth-out hazy, this isn't for you. If you like clean, easy, drinkable beers that have a good amount of flavor, then right up your alley. It's the Upper Hand Next Up, guys. I'm going 4 out of 5. I just prefer the drinkability over the mind-numbing, the tongue-numbing citrus. It's easy drinking. It's 4 out of 5. Great summer beer for being a New England-style hazy, whatever you want to say it is. It was the Next Up. It's 4 out of 5 for me, guys. I'm Dan. I'm over and out. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks for clicking the video.